XRP is about to go through a big change, and the next 90 days could be the most important in its history. What will happen next will determine whether XRP gets its biggest boost yet or faces another wait. In a way we haven't seen before, regulatory choices, institutional adoption, and market momentum are all coming together. The crypto market goes through cycles, and XRP is getting close to a point where it could break out at any time. The big whales and organizations are moving behind the scenes to get ready for the next big surge. You can already see the signs: huge trades on the blockchain, more talks between financial institutions, and Ripple's growth around the world if you're paying attention. However, this isn't just a guess. Things that make XRP work have never been better. Will XRP finally get past the barriers and reach new heights, or will something else come up and slow things down? If you have XRP, you need to be ready for the next 90 days because they will surely decide everything. Let's talk about what's going on and why this is such an important moment. The way XRP is trading now is making room for something big. Prices have gone up and down, there have been lawsuits, and institutional interest has been slowly growing over the past few months. There hasn't been a big change in XRP yet, but data from behind the scenes shows that this is about to happen. Million-dollar deals have been seen, which suggests that whales and institutions are buying XRP while the price is still low. Big players often use this approach before big pumps. They buy in when small investors aren't sure what to do, and then they drive the price up when the time is right. At the same time, Ripple keeps growing its reach around the world by forming new relationships with banks, financial institutions, and payment providers. These relationships are very important because they make it easier to use XRP for liquidity and cross-border payments in the real world. Unlike many other cryptocurrencies that are only hype, XRP has real-world uses that make it a great choice for future acceptance. Now, though, what matters most is what comes next. Several important events in the next 90 days could decide whether XRP finally breaks out or stays where it is. Let's look more closely at these important changes. There are a lot of big events coming up in the next 90 days that could cause XRP to have its biggest rise yet. The first and most important thing is that regulations will soon be clear. One of the main things stopping XRP's growth is the ongoing legal fight between Ripple and the SEC. But investors are becoming more sure that Ripple will win as the final decision date approaches. If the judge rules in favor, it could let in institutional investors who have been waiting for legal security before getting in. If the case is settled in Ripple's favor, demand will likely go through the roof, which could lead to a huge price jump. Next, acceptance by institutions is picking up speed. Banks, hedge funds, and payment companies are all interested in XRP's technology, and some have already started to use Ripple's payment solution. There have been rumors that big banks are trying XRP for cross-border transactions or getting ready to do so. If these deals go live in the next few months, there could be a lot more real-world uses for XRP, which would make it more valuable. The general state of the market is another thing to keep an eye on. The price of XRP is affected by Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the crypto market as a whole. In the past, when Bitcoin goes through a bullish phase, altcoins like XRP do too. As hope for a new bull run grows, XRP could be in a great situation to skyrocket in value. Last but not least, keep an eye on Ripple's growth and new relationships. The business works with banks, governments, and other financial firms all over the world. If there are any big news about central banks, CBDCs, or payment networks, it could send XRP through the roof. It looks like a big thing is going to happen, but is this really XRP's time, or is there still one more thing that needs to be done? Let's look at the chance of a huge price increase. There is a greater chance than ever for a huge XRP pump, and all signs point to a breakout happening soon. In the past, XRP has moved quickly when it gets going. In the past, huge jumps of 200%, 500%, or even more have happened in very little time. XRP could be getting ready for its biggest rise yet if certain events go as planned. Institutional money finally coming into XRP is one of the main things that could cause this price to rise. Big banks have been slow to move their money into XRP because regulators aren't sure what to do. But once a clear decision is made, billions of dollars could flood into the coin quickly. Hedge funds, banks, and even governments want to be able to send money across borders quickly and cheaply. XRP is one of the few coins that was designed to do just that. As more people use XRP, the demand for it will rise while the supply stays low. This is a great situation for the price to go up. The way that supply and demand work for XRP is another factor. XRP has a set amount of coins, while Bitcoin needs to be mined to be used. XRP is burned with every transaction, which slowly lowers the total amount over time. When demand goes up and supply goes down, the price goes up naturally. As Ripple moves into foreign banking and money transfers, more people will want to use XRP's liquidity. Analysts are keeping an eye on key support levels on the technical side. XRP could have a steep move like the last crypto bull run if it can break through certain price points with a lot of volume. Some experts think that if XRP goes over $1.50, it could quickly go up to $5 or even more. There are still risks, though, and not every pump happens right away. Let's talk about some of the problems that XRP might still face before we get too excited. Even though there is a good chance for a huge XRP pump, there are still risks and problems that could make things move more slowly. The unpredictability of regulations is one of the biggest worries. Ripple has made progress in its court case against the SEC, but XRP's breakout date could be pushed back by a sudden delay, an appeal, or an unexpected decision. If officials make crypto rules stricter in general, it could cause a short-term panic in the market, which would affect how much XRP moves. Another problem is that whales and companies can change the market to their advantage. Big financial players own a lot of XRP, and they often use price changes to scare off small buyers before they make their own big moves. High volatility, sudden drops, and fake breakouts are all part of the game. New investors who sell in a hurry might miss the real pump when it happens. The state of the crypto market as a whole also plays a big part. If Bitcoin and Ethereum keep going up, XRP will probably do the same. But if the market goes through another correction, the rise for XRP might be pushed back. When institutional buyers make big moves, they usually wait until things are stable first. Timing is very important. Finally, you need to be patient. The biggest gains for XRP have always been sudden, but they don't happen all at once. Smart investors get in early, stay up to date, and wait for proof before making choices. When the right conditions come together, XRP will break out. As we've seen, those conditions are quickly becoming more stable. People who own XRP need to be ready for what's going to happen in the next 90 days. But what should you really do next? Should you buy, hold, or wait for confirmation? Let's talk about the best way for ESO to move forward. What is the best thing for people who own XRP to do right now? With all the important events happening in the next 90 days, making the right moves could mean the difference between huge wins and missed chances. To stay ahead of the market, don't make hasty decisions, and plan for the long run. First, it's important to be patient if you already have XRP. Before making big moves, XRP has gone through long times of stability. If you give up and sell too soon out of anger, you might miss the real pump when it happens. In the meantime, blind